our members of parliament and the senators, particularly the senators, and we have mentioned even in our statement, we have seen this one Okiya Omtata. Every time you want to extort money from the business people, you even bring to the floor of the house, like so the case of the BBS. We want to ask you the question. If at all you have anything against the business people, you should, and it should be substantiated. You've always brought out yourself as somebody who understands the law. And if therefore you understand
one nation,
by tribe,
one nation,
one nation,
one pride.
Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans and the members of the 4 states. Today we are here very much frustrated because of the utterances which actually were made. The president spoke and he talked about this issue of bribery, corruption existing in the National Assembly and the Senate. And therefore, we, the National Revolutionary Gen Z Movement, wants to respond to this. And for the first time in history, the president spoke something that we agree it is true. And we want to say, we have had enough. We, the National Gen Z Revolutionary Movement, stand today as the unrelenting voice of the generation betrayed, exploited, and suffocated by leaders who have turned public office into a tool for personal enrichment. Corruption, bribery, and extortion are no longer isolated cases. They have become a political culture in Kenya. The parliament has been reduced to a theater of blackmail, while the judiciary is being weaponized by opportunists misquandering as reformers. We spotlight the case of BBS Mall, a Kenyan business that was publicly intimidated and targeted through the misuse of the parliamentary floor by Senator Okiya Omtata, who levied reckless, unfounded accusations. This was not oversight. It was an extortion tactic cloaked in activism. And we want to say, we cannot allow the crippled investment. We cannot allow some individuals to cripple investments, destroy jobs, frustrate the dreams of millions of young Kenyans as we watch. And therefore, we want to say this. The BBS Mall is not just alone. Across the country, we have had countless businesses and individuals who have silently endured the same abuse, threatened on the floor of parliament, blackmailed through fake petitions, or ambushed with sudden public attacks designed to coerce financial payments. This is the national crisis. It is a betrayal of public trust, a disgrace to the leadership, and a threat to our economy and democracy. We are not here to ask. We are here to demand an end to the culture of extortion by the leaders, accountability from every individual misusing public platforms like of Senator Omtata, protection for every Kenyan striving to build a future without fear. This is our stand. We are not done. We are not going to keep watching. We are not going to keep waiting. We are done with whispering. This is a declaration of resistance from a generation ready to take back its future. And we want to say our hashtag is End Corruption in Kenya, as we started in 2024 June. And I want to clearly and categorically state this. Our members of parliament and the senators, particularly the senators, and we have mentioned even in our statement, we have seen this one Okiya Omtata. Every time You want to extort money from the business people. You even bring to the floor of the house, like so the case of the BBS. We want to ask you the question. If at all you have anything against the business people, you should, and it should be substantiated. You've always brought out yourself as somebody who understands the law. And if therefore you understand the law enough, you must make sure before you prosecute anything in the floor, you have the evidence, you have the information, you can substantiate. Because we, the young people, we came out and we said we are the watchdog, the corruption watchdog. One of the major, the cardinal four things that took us to the streets is one, corruption, number two, accountability, transparency, and good governance. And I want to say, it is very, very much disgusting and it is very much sad that somebody who has come even in our protest, holding flags with us, even with this Reke, Rejesha Kenya, we want to tell you, you've been hoodwinking us, the Gen Zs, telling us we are together, yet we are not together. It's called Sateres Parabus. You extort money from people using the Kenyan, misusing the floor of the Senate. We will not allow that. And we want to say, in case you have evidence of some of these people that you are actually extorting money from, you must come out clearly. You either apologize to them or else tutakusalimia. One tribe,
one nation.
One tribe,
one nation.
Now let me usher in my Secretary General.
One tribe,
one nation.
One tribe,
one nation.
Thank you to the member of the fourth state. Mine is just to categorically tell the senator that if he is sincere for the allegation that he made, let him come out, not misuse the floor of the Senate. Let him come out and make those declarations that he made in front of the Senate outside the parliament. Other thing you are telling Okiya, that you have been one of the people that I live to know that's fighting for the young and the credibility of this nation. But what has turned out that now you're using the opportunity to blackmail people and investors who mean well to the society. Actually, what you're telling you, that we are giving you an ultimatum of 7 days. An ultimatum of 7 days. If you won't apologize to the blackmails that you made to the BBS mall, we will occupy all the places, and one of the places that you're going to occupy is the command center, Okiya's Omtata's command center. One tribe,
one nation.
One tribe,
one nation.
Welcome, Mr.
One tribe.